The LEGO 2022 sets, we all know how cool they are. We know how cool the ones that released are. How about the ones that didn't release? How about the ones that have a mystery to them? How about the ones that we have no idea what happened to them? Hello everyone, it is me Megamaniacs, and we are going to be deep diving and talking about what happened with the January 2022 sets. So it started this rabbit hole off. In the first place were 3 LEGO Marvel sets. The Wolverine mech, the Iron Man mech, and the Black Panther mech. Each of these 3 sets were confusing to me for a few reasons. They were put on LEGO Shop at Home, and they had a release date of January 1st. Everything was going great until one night, randomly, they were taken off the LEGO website. For a while, people didn't know what was going on until a few members in LAN, the LEGO Ambassador Network, revealed that they got an email from LEGO saying that these sets had a stability issue and to not review them. This was really interesting. No one really knew why they had a stability issue until a few people looked at the box art, looked at the promotional pictures a little bit closely to see an interesting fact. See, the way the LEGO mechs were designed, it was really interesting and smart how these sets were designed. But for these 3 sets, they changed the design of the hips to something else that doesn't work that well and is really unstable. Why did they do this? Who knows? It is very confusing why they would change an already working system into something that doesn't work and then reverse that change as quickly as they made it. So I decided to do a little bit more of research to see if I could find anything, any reason why they would change this in the slightest. And sadly, I had no luck. It doesn't seem to really be out there why they changed this. The status of these 3 sets is currently completely unknown. We don't know if they're cancelled or if they'll be releasing in the summer wave with the fixed system. Funny enough, another set, the Gargantos Showdown from the same wave, almost got cancelled for a similar reason, a stability issue. So, why just now is there a giant spike in stability issues? Well, there's no real clear answer, but I do actually have a theory that does make some sense. Of course, the current state of the world is really questionable, so with all of the delays and stuff, and products not being able to get to where they need to go. So my biggest guess here is that because of COVID, because of all the shipping delays, because of all of the everything that's happened these past few months, there's a lot of it. My biggest guess is the sets, because of COVID, because of all these shipping delays, it was an oversight. And then they came back, realized it was an oversight, probably with testing the sets, and they took it off the LEGO website and delayed it until they can fix the oversight. Alright, it's me, Editor Mega here, and just today, the day this video is releasing, the 3 Marvel mechs were put back on LEGO Shop at Home, and now have a release date for April 1st. So yeah, these sets aren't cancelled anymore. The weird thing is that they did not update the promotional pictures. Some people think it's weird. In my opinion, I don't think it's that crazy. Probably just didn't reshoot the promotional pictures. It's not that deep, guys. It's not that deep. Alright. Back to the video. Alright, the second part of this video is quite interesting. See, this is changing themes from LEGO Marvel to LEGO Star Wars, with, again, 3 sets. Pattern? Coincidence? I think not. Nah, just kidding. Yeah, it's definitely a coincidence. But nonetheless, these 3 sets were the Ahsoka Brickheads, Defense of Hoth, and Clone Trooper Command Station. Now, if you're from anywhere but the US and Canada, you might be thinking, but there isn't a problem with these sets. They were released fine, everything happened, there were no delays, there were no shipping delays, it was never cancelled or delayed, it released perfectly fine. Which, yeah, they did release perfectly fine. For everywhere except the US and Canada. See, I made an entire video on this subject alone, so if you want me to do a little bit more of a deeper dive into that, you could go watch that video as well. It is really nice. There will be a card linking that video right here. Back on topic, these 3 sets did not release in the US. They are still labeled as coming soon. They went from coming soon January 1st to about an hour later and saying the coming soon. Apparently in Canada, they're still labeled as coming soon January 1st, which doesn't make a lot of sense because obviously it is way past January 1st. So if it comes to mind, what happened? Why did these sets not release? My first theory was this is obviously a website bug. Sometimes this happens to where a set doesn't release the second it hits midnight. Sometimes that happens and it's usually fixed either soon after or the next day. But when I'm recording this video, we are now 8 days after that fact, and nothing. It still hasn't been fixed. So, what happened, alright? If it wasn't a website bug, then what happened? I guess we could make the argument that it was also delays and they sold out of the product because it sold out so fast in other countries that they didn't have enough for the US. That's a popular theory. I've seen it going around a little bit, but I do not see that being the case. It doesn't make a lot of sense that that this giant mega company, alright? Lego is a big company, alright? So I don't see why it wouldn't be able to make enough sets. They made enough of one of the most popular Lego Star Wars sets ever, so why didn't they make enough of some minifigure packs and brickheads? And the Ahsoka brickheads wasn't even that popular too, so I personally don't see that being the case. So if that's not the case, then what the heck happened here? Well, truly and honestly, no one knows yet. Some people are saying it has been delayed in the US to another date like March or May, which is honestly the most likely option. All of these other series just don't really make too much sense, and I think it being delayed in the US is probably the only logical explanation. Is it the right one? Who knows? Why did this happen? Also, who knows? No one knows. Maybe we'll get answers when these sets actually come out in the US. If they come out in the US. Tell me in the comments what you think if you have any theories about what is happening here. And make sure to like and subscribe if you did enjoy this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next upload. Bye bye.